Hello friend, this is Sanjay Kumar, founder and creator of SelectorsHub. So now that we have SelectorsHub Pro, so yes, we all are very curious to know what all new things are there in Pro version, which were not there in free version. So let me quickly show you what all new things are there, what new features, new advanced innovations are there in Pro version. So the very first thing is that we have the complete advanced new UI, which is which you guys are going to really love it. This is very advanced and very user friendly new UI. So if you see that everything is very obvious in this pro version, you will love that. Like when you open the SelectorsHub Pro version, let me open this, inspect, and just open here. So you will see that everything is so obvious, so useful, and like more obvious everything, like each and every feature, everything so detailed. Like in the previous version, earlier version, these icons and were not that user friendly. People were not able to understand what those icons were doing in the right side, and people were not aware about this added thing and all those things. So this UI, the complete new UI, is going to be like very user friendly, very helpful. So this you guys are going to love a lot. Like when you will be typing, you will be having a better experience. Here you see that each and everything's like so smooth, so nice, and looks really amazing, incredible. And of course the dark theme is like just awesome, so you must explore the dark theme as well. So now you have this amazing, neat and clean, very lightweight advanced UI. Then you have now the feature to copy, edit and delete option for saved values. So you know that you can save the value here. Suppose you want to save this value in your SelectorsHub Pro, so you can click here and the value will be saved here. So if you click here, you see that those values are saved. So now you have, earlier you were not having this option of copy, edit and delete option. So here you have this. Now you can directly copy the value from here whenever you want, or you can delete those values, edit those values. So now you can play around with them. Earlier you were just having the edit option only in the free version. In fact, feature to generate selectors without attribute. Now you have the option to generate the selectors and XPath without attribute. Earlier you were not having this option. So let me just go to this practice page, and if suppose element is generating selectors and XPath with some particular attribute, in that case you have the option. If you don't want to generate with any particular attribute, in that case it will not generate. So like for an example, it is generating with class and you don't want with class or any particular, like let's say this is generating with role or autocomplete. So here you go attribute filter. Okay, so I have already taken this one. So if we hit enter, so by default it will generate with this thing. So now you have two input box if you want to generate with any particular attribute or you want to generate without any attribute. So let's say we don't want with role. So in that case you can enter this attribute name here and hit enter. It will not generate with that attribute. So now you have this option here to generate XPath and selectors without any attribute, any particular attribute. Auto generated Playwright selectors. So now we have this really incredible feature for all the Playwright users out there. So because now Playwright is evolving and so many users we have from the Playwright framework. So here you just inspect any element and SelectorsHub Pro will give you the Playwright auto generated Playwright selectors. Yes, in free version you were able to edit, verify and write the Playwright selector, but now in the advanced version you are having the option, you have the option to get the auto generated Playwright selector. So you will not have to waste any more time in writing and like figuring out how to write the Playwright selector and all. So now you directly get the auto generated Playwright selector from SelectorsHub Pro. Then we are not stopping here, we have more for you. Advanced search and advanced auto generation of selectors. So this is really incredible feature. So when you are verifying any XPath and that is finding more than one element matching, so that's where like lots of things comes, because as soon as we write the XPath for some element or something, we always want to traverse. Like, so for an example, how many input tags are there on this page? How many input elements? There are 31 input elements. Now we want to see here, like you see that in the DOM here. So if you scroll down here, you will be seeing that okay, this one is for this company. You will see that it will highlight in red color on the screen. So I want to generate XPath and selector for this particular element. So before you have to inspect that element, you have to write that. No, now you just click on this and it will auto generate that selector. Again, if I hit enter, I see all of them here. You, for any particular element you want, you just keep on scrolling here, see that okay, this one is this, you just select that element and it will generate selectors and XPath for them. So simple, so easy it is. Another great thing here in this, the advanced search. Now when you are inspecting here and searching selectors here, so now it is showing 31 matching nodes. Okay, so you see that it is showing here 0 out 31. You start going, now you can traverse backward and forward, it's kind of like search. So you just click next, next, and you see that DOM is also scrolling and it is auto generating. So this is the second input XPath and selectors in the DOM, and this is the second element. That now if you click on next, it will highlight in the DOM, it will generate the selector, it will show you everything, so all the information in one go. So this feature is really going to help you guys a lot. Then we have advanced context menu feature. Now you have the option, like whenever earlier we were having the context menu option, so if you right click over there, we were not able to see the value before copying, but now you have that option that you just right click and you would be able to see the value right here in context menu before copying them. So you can, like before copying them, you can see that okay, what is the value, whether I should copy or not. And to copy, you just have to click on that value and value will be copied to your clipboard. So this is how it is going to help you. The context menu is going to help you guys a lot. But we are not stopping here, we need more. So yes, we have the really incredible feature. Let me show you the problem here today. Today if you have to inspect like any element, you have to select this inspector, inspect it. Now if I have to inspect new element, you have to again select this and inspect it. But this is too much time taking. Suppose we have this feature of like locator page generation of POM. If I have to generate for this, you have to like inspect one by one, like every time I will have to click on this inspect button, go there, again click on this is too much time taking. And in fact, like if I have to generate this access based XPath, so first I have to click on this inspector, first select inspect the first element, then I have to click on this inspect button, then select second. But no, not anymore. We have the own inspector, selector sub inspector, which is going to help you guys a lot. That selector sub inspector in one go will help you to inspect each and everything. Let's see how. So there is a button here, click on this, and now you see that whichever element you want to inspect, you can inspect here. So you see that now inspector is not getting disabled, you keep on inspecting and you will be seeing the magic. So this is really amazing, isn't it? Suppose you want to generate the locator page for all these elements, so you see that how easy it is now. Let me first clear this. You just click here and you will see that in the selector sub everything is getting generated. You just keep on inspecting, you need not to click on inspector button again and again, and this is going to be like really fast and super easy. So you see that how quickly we have generated the locator page. Now in case of like access based XPath, relative XPath, you just click on this. Suppose you want to generate XPath for this but any particular element. So let me first so here suppose we want to generate for resources with respect to courses. So first you inspect courses and then inspect resources. So now you need not to like back and forth, you need not to select this inspector button. First inspect the parent element, then inspect the child element directly in one go. So this is how it will help you a lot to generate the multiple locators, access based XPath in one go, and you would be able to inspect multiple elements. And whenever you want to disable, you need not to click back on this inspect button. Right there you can just right click, simple, select this, inspect your element, and whenever you want to disable this, either you click back here on inspector button like this, or let me again inspect this, like you are inspecting here, you just right click and this will go, inspector will get disabled. So it is very easy and very user friendly. So these features are going to help you guys a lot, and pro version is absolutely and almost free. You don't worry about that, oh my god, this is pro version, we will have to pay a lot. No, this is almost free. Like for India it is just 50 INR per month, which is not even 2 rupees per day, and for outside India it is just $1 per month. So it is almost free guys. we just have to introduce this pro version because we need to develop more free products, more innovation for you guys, and keep inventing more new things. So for that purpose, yes, we need something to support all these products what we have now. We have test case hub, selectors hub, test case studio, free boot camp, more tutorials, meetups, etc. So for that region we have these now the pro product, pro versions. So I will highly request all of you that please upgrade to the pro version, and also check out the test case studio pro version, that is also almost free only. So, and rather than like you taking the pro version, I will highly recommend that you ask your company to upgrade to the pro version. And how you can get started, just in SelectorsHub website, click on this SelectorsHub Pro version, and here you can compare free and all those things here, and check out this tutorial as well just to get started. And it's very simple. First you install the SelectorsHub Pro version in your browser and take a plan, free trial, and then from there you can get going. So this is very simple and straightforward. So yeah, hope to see you guys on the upgraded version, and please everybody upgrade to the pro version. This will really help you guys a lot, and it will also help us to develop more such innovative products. Keep supporting, keep loving. Let me know your thoughts, what new features you want to see in the pro version in future. And don't worry, all the updates and everything will be keep coming on the free version as well. The support, you will always keep getting upgrades and version update, and everything will be all the support in free version as well. Yeah, so do not worry about that. With that, thank you so much. Keep supporting, keep sharing.